If you're taking the time to listen to this tape.
Cause your home is where your heart is. Yeah.
We're caught in the motion.
They're not your thoughts. They're InKELigent thoughts on music. What's going on, everybody? This is InKELigent, and welcome to InKELigent Thoughts on Music. And I have special guest Sensei Kyh with me here today from Atlanta, Georgia.
Poppin', bro.
What's going on, man?
I'm feeling good.
Good. So he is from Atlanta, Georgia, moved out here to Los Angeles to pursue his career in music. Correct?
Yeah, I got here May 1st.
May 1st. And what brought you out to LA? Why LA?
I'm gonna be real, it was always on my bucket list to visit LA, but I never thought I would move out here. But the girl who I'm actually dating right now, a while back, she was living out here about 6 months. She would always tell me about it. She'll FaceTime me and show me how dope it was. And me just being in Atlanta, you feel me? It's cool, I would visit there, but I never would think I would move. And she would just tell me like, no, it's actually, everything is different. So it was never no subject of me coming out there, but when she came back, we did end up getting together, and she would just tell me from time to time how she misses it over there, and it's a lot slower here in Georgia. I would always take her for Georgia, say, what you mean? We got everything. What don't we got? Everybody coming to Georgia. Everybody coming to Atlanta. So, eventually I said to myself, damn, like, what's stopping me? What's stopping me from going? And, I really had to have that talk with myself. I'm like, bro, it's all my friends here. That's going to make me talk to them more. My family is here. I'm going to miss them, but it's going to make me talk to them more, too. I'm going to build better relationships, and it's going to, I'm going to test myself and come out here and just see what LA got to offer.
Right.
So getting out here, I see what she meant. It's a lot faster here. It's a lot more, I feel, opportunity, and it's a beautiful place.
But it also costs a lot.
It does cost a lot, but at the same time, it's double the cash to get out here, too.
Right.
So, you feel me? I love it. I love the experience so far.
Got to keep the hustle. So, Sensei, how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. All right. And how long have you been performing, singing, writing music? How'd you start and progress to now?
I first really got into music when I was about dabbling. I was like 16. That's when we just started playing around. It's crazy. Shout out to Easy and Trilla. I recorded my first song. We made a group. Me, my bro LaRue, shout out LaRue, my bro Ivory. We had a group. And our first time getting in the studio, we were 16. We went to Easy and Trilla studio at a Pop's car shop. The song we recorded, we thought it was a hit, man. Looking back, that shit was trash. It was trash. I mean, we all had those stories.
Isn't it? Don't everybody have those stories where your first start is trash?
I'm talking about, bro, simple ass beat, repetitive ass shit. We thought we was going in. But yeah, long story short, that's when we started. But it didn't start really just moving until, I was like 20, 21. That's when we started getting better quality. We realized when people would tell us, the quality, I like the song, but the quality's not there yet. We had to learn that, because at one point we just thought everybody was hating on us. Like, he hating, talking about our quality. We record this shit in a nice studio. But as you keep making music and keep making it, you start to see, damn, I can tell the difference between listening to my shit now and 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Like, the growth. Bro, and it's like, I'll just take a little bit from everything. So now, though, shit is in full effect with the music shit, and, I really got this shit going right now.
Yeah, you about 27, and I've listened to your album. Okay, so I'm gonna first talk about how I met you. So I met you at this open mic on Crenshaw, the Metaphor Club. Shout out to Metaphor Club. Yes. One of their members threw an open mic night, and it was pretty dope. So I had a camera, and I was, taking pictures and video, and you come up to me and say, "Hey, yo, you do videos?" And I said, I'm trying to get into it. And then my homeboy came up and was like, "Yo, you get ready to perform next." So you was like, "Oh, you get ready to perform?" I was getting ready to head out, but I guess I'll stay and listen. So I pulled out the guitar and I played a song or two. No, just one song. And, afterwards he came out, he was like, "Yo, I fuck with your vibe. I like you. Let's link up." I said, "Dope." He said, "Follow my Instagram and listen to my music and then hit me up." I listened to his music the next day, and about 3 times in a row I listened to the whole album, and it was like, it spoke to me. So I had to hit him up and say, "Yo, I got to get you on this couch and we got to talk about your music." So that's why he's here today. So you wrote your album.
Yeah, man.
Did you produce it?
Nah, I didn't make the beats, but every lyric on there, every hook, verse, that's all me.
Okay.
Other than the features, they wrote that shit.
So I also looked on his YouTube channel, and he has some music videos also.
Hella.
You produce your own music videos?
Well, I come up with the design for the videos and the creative concept. I always collaborate with the cameraman. Shout out Flea, shout out to Kodak Chris. Those are the main two people I've used for videos. Anytime we come up with something, like if I don't believe in letting somebody else make the whole concept of my video. I can't, because if I'm making this song based off of what I'm feeling, how can I let somebody tell me what the video should be? So it's always a 50-50 thing. Like, we'll come with ideas and they'll come with their ideas and camera creativity, and we just try to make that shit as cinematic as possible.
So Flea is from...
He's from the north side, Gwinnett County, back in Georgia.
In Georgia.
Yeah.
And Kodak is...
I think Kodak from the east side. But they all from Atlanta though.
Atlanta, okay.
But Flea, he from New York, but Kodak, he a ATL nigga. But
so these are videographers in Atlanta.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So if you need a videographer, hit them up or contact Sensei Kyh and he'll link you up with them. All right. So you perform also.
Yeah, I perform too.
In Atlanta. How is it in Atlanta? Have you performed in California since you've been here?
Not yet, but I can't wait to, because I feel like my first show when I do perform, I feel like it's going to be crazy, man. I just been trying to, see what type of scene it is out here, which I fuck with. The scene out here, they seem like they genuinely love music. The shit I met you at, that crowd was dope as fuck.
Right. So I was confused why he wasn't performing that night I was there. But since you said you're planning on performing, what's the difference from the scene you've seen in California compared to the scene in Atlanta?
I feel like it's more genuine vibes. I'm not gonna lie. In Atlanta, let's say you have some. Let's say let's take a showcase for example. You'll see a lot of artists. Artists will be networking, but sometimes the overall vibe is just, oh, let me just size this nigga up. Let me see what they talking about. Like it's like a little slick. It's like hostile at sometimes. Not all the time. I've been to plenty of shit that's like dope as fuck, but when you start hitting the strip clubs and like the things in the inner city, bro, that's the vibe of you got to make sure you on point. It's like that's why I always go out. We got our crew with us. You never know the type of shit that go down all the time. So I'm just like, man, it's cool. Like we did a lot of strip clubs in Atlanta. Those are fun to perform at. But at the strip club, you can't perform if you're not throwing money, because they'll have strippers on stage. And if you performing and you're not throwing money to stripper, I seen them do it, nigga. They just stopped and looked at him. And his song was about money. So it's like,
you ain't throwing no money?
Like bro, it's always got to be on point. But comparing that out here, I feel like they care more about what you're saying. I definitely feel like that.
What I also notice is you go to clubs in the south side, the south, or anywhere on the East Coast, you have to have your entourage, and then your entourage is your crowd. Compared to out here, everybody is listening to every artist. Like once you finish performing, your friends don't leave just because you finish performing. No, they stay and listen to the other people. Yeah,
that's a real point you made. Like that's one of the biggest jugs I feel like in Atlanta right now with the artists. A promoter will have a show, and if you bring 10 people, you get a booth for free. And what happens is it becomes the promoter just wanting to bring money to the club, which I can't fault them for that. That's their job.
Right.
But sometimes it makes the artist feel like, oh, this is a big show. And it's not. It's just other artists. And you'll see when the artist leaves, you'll see a section of the club leave. Another artist will perform another section. And then if you performing it down 12 like they did us sometimes, by the time you're like, damn, it's us and like one other crew in this bitch. We've been through that so many times. So we said, let's step back from that type of shows and let's work on getting booked and just putting out better content all across the board.
Well, speaking of content, let's talk about your content, which is your album called Beautiful Sorrow. Beautiful Sorrow. That's your work that your own project for under your name, Sensei Kyh, available on Tidal, Apple Music, and Spotify. Released June 15th, 2019, but you moved out here May 1st, 2019. So you released your music once you moved out to LA. It's 38 minutes long. Everybody go take a listen because it's deep. I'm gonna say it's deep, and there's a reason why I'm gonna say deep, because of one song on the whole album makes the whole album seem deep. Other than the name of the album, Beautiful Sorrow. Yeah. What made you name it, title it Beautiful Sorrow?
Well, that phrase, it really just popped in my head one day when I was driving. I was thinking about like everything going on at the time, and it's like it just got placed there. And the way I interpret it to mean is I learn my most beautiful life lessons from my lowest moments. And I say that meaning, you know, when you win, it feels good. You like, dang, now I know what to do to keep winning. But when you lose at something, when you just lose an event or something goes on in your life, it's like I feel like you dissect the situation so much more. You take out all the points, the things you took for granted, things you could have did better, things that, you know, other people showing you how they are. And, you know, I learned most of those moments from those points in my life. Because when you win, you just feel good. You just want to celebrate afterwards.
Right.
Like, so I felt like I was just going to make this a body of work that just is a little piece of me from every angle, man. So that's how Beautiful Sorrow came about.
Okay. And so the first track of the album is called Beautiful Sorrow. And you mentioned your lowest points. So talking about the first track, the words in the song is just beautiful within itself, you know what I mean? So we're gonna look at this video. You recorded this in California?
Nah, I made this in Atlanta. My whole tape is in Atlanta.
No, you made the video.
Oh yeah, that's at Santa Monica Beach.
The video's at Santa Monica.
I'm always watching my back cause I know that these niggas be lurking.
That was always on my bucket list to record something at the beach. That's always been up to that. That felt good. Didn't know what to do until I found my purpose. Down at my lowest, I had to realize that nobody's perfect. I don't gotta wear a rollie to know that it's my time now. I'm not a killer, but push me, I promise that you can find out. Why you mean looking me, yo, lady Susan, she wanna get piped down. I'm about to move to LA and start over cause they hate in my town. Memories fading. Got me regretting the time that I wasted, turning the pages.
I'm gonna let this go because I actually like this song. Let's get ready to get to a point where where you talk about you had a constant battle with your mind. And then goes to chorus, it says you learn from your lows. Right here.
All of the legends that die, I got a love connection with the sky. I'm in a constant battle with my mind. Beautiful sorrow.
This is my favorite part of the song too, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The most beautiful sorrow.
When I hear that sorrow, right there, that sorrow, you just hear the sorrow in your voice whenever you sing it. So that just makes the song even more believable, more relatable. And I'm pretty sure if you're in your late 20s, you're probably going through these thought processes in your mind. Like, my mind is always changing. You trying to figure out what the hell you're doing with your life, what's gonna be next in your 30s, upcoming 30s. So this is very relatable.
That's real.
And that's why I really fell in love. After I heard this song, I was like, okay, I gotta listen to the rest of the album. So, was this the first song you recorded, or the last song, or what?
That's actually one of the last ones I made when I recorded it. A lot of that shit was already recorded, but Beautiful Sorrow, that got made when I was about 75% done with the tape. And I knew at first I wasn't gonna make an intro song, but I'm like, nah, but I needed to understand the vibe of what I mean by Beautiful Sorrow. So I made that, and I'm not gonna lie, that's one of my favorites on it. It was my favorite for a minute, but that's still one of my favorites. I feel like it captures what I feel Beautiful Sorrow means.
Well, you mentioned in the lyrics something about moving to California. So you were in Atlanta when you wrote it, so you knew you were coming to California?
Yeah, at that point I already knew.
And you knew you were gonna make the video. And
nah, that's the thing. I shot a video for this in Atlanta. Shout out to my bro Sir Gates. We shot that, and it was dope. But I feel like I'm talking about moving Cali in the song. If I'm talking about moving to Cali in the song, I need them to know this shit happened. I'm out here, and this video was out here. I feel like that added a component that nobody can take away from me.
And this video shows you out in Santa Monica Pier, under the pier, living the life of a Californian, which I have endured for the past 4 years, and I love it. And I love it. And I know you're going to love it. And anybody else who moves out here, you're going to love it. But stop coming out here. It's too many people. Traffic is crazy. Yeah, Atlanta, I know Atlanta traffic crazy too. All right, so the rest of your tracks, one is called Old Self Freestyle. Games, Low Key featuring 3 Fly, Soul Tear, which is an interlude, Away, Stress Relief, Keep Going featuring DG Chuck, which I like. I like the video. Yeah, is that the one? I think it is the one I like.
That's why I was on the car and shit.
Nah, I can't remember. We're gonna figure out.
Yeah.
Way It Go featuring Sir Gates, 3 Fly, Mistakes featuring J Bands, Black Sheep, and Don't Wanna Wait. So the next song I'm going to is gonna be Don't Wanna Wait. And first I wanna say this song, I really like it because of the guitar loop. I play guitar, and so when I hear a song with guitar loop or somebody just plucking away, I just fall in love. So I fell in love with this song, and then I looked at the video, and the video's pretty dope also. So
yeah, it's one of my favorites.
What was to you, what is the meaning of this song?
I remember the creation of this one like it was yesterday. I was at a job at the time. It was cool, but I hated it at the same time. And y'all know it's cool, but you hate that shit. You don't want to go. So fucking every day, bro, when I'm about to clock in, I'm just like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, I'm literally tired of this shit. I can't just describe it no other way. I knew what I was doing off the clock, my music, my dreams, everything I'm pursuing. And it's like, when you inside of there, though, they don't give two shits about what you got going on. They don't give two shits. So, you feel me? I knew I wanted to make something that was like an anthem. I could have made it more lyrical, but I wanted something I could just scream, like, I feel this shit. I don't want to wait no more.
Right.
So when I came across that beat, shout out Wild Loner, he made that one. I said that's the one. And I also wanted to start crossing over to show people, you know, I didn't want to just keep just doing bars and shit like that. I wanted to cross over and just, music's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to play with it.
Well, what I like about this song is the video. One memorable moment of the video is you took some drumsticks out your bag and you handed it to a guy right there. And right there, it showed me that this song is about follow your creativity, follow your dreams, embrace your creativity. You said it in your tracks, embrace your creativity. And is that their point you was trying to get across through this video, through the song?
Yep, and shout out to Flea. When we came up with this one, I told him, bro, I want this to reflect what I'm saying. And everything we ever did, I want this one to directly reflect what I was saying. This one is about people not realizing when you embrace your creativity, that's where the millions at. Yeah. That's where the millions at, like millions. And you're not working for nobody. I promise you. I feel like everybody has something that they can do, even if it's just talking. Yeah. Everybody has a skill that can get them millions of dollars.
Which is true. After seeing this video, it was like, yo, follow and embrace your creativity. And it was like, yo, I gotta get Sensei to this couch. Because I got to follow my creativity. And you never know, your dreams can make you millions. This talk show can make me millions. Sitting here with artist after artist could be like my creativity. You know what I mean? So I appreciate this song. I appreciate your writing. Your writing capability is amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
The next song, Keep Going. So tell me about this song.
Keep Going, that's actually one of my favorites, man. Shout out DG Chuck. This is the song I usually play when somebody says, oh, let me hear something. They don't know none of my music. Some of my other shit, it's a gamble. But Keep Going, that usually gets people across the whole board fucking with it. That makes them want to listen to more. I love this song, straight motivation. That's what it is, straight motivation.
My question is, when did you write this song?
I made this one actually a couple years ago, bro. Like, I had the baby dreads, as you can see, dog. Like, this is when I first had re-dreaded my shit up. And when I made this, I wasn't just down and out at the time, but I was at a point where, okay, fuck whatever happens to me, I'm gonna just keep grinding, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do. I said, bro, I want them to feel that, and they felt it from this shit.
So, yeah, you look young as hell in this video. What made you... Just looking at the video, like, what made you want to rap in front of a mirror? And then looking at the video, I see a lot of money, I see a lot of cars, you know, that's most things people dream about. Is that the goal you were trying to, you know?
Well, see, the thing about this video, that car is my car. And the thing about, I love when people see it, because they'll see this before they know me. And they'll be like, oh, bro, I see you had the Mero in the video. And then when they pull up on me, they'll see, nigga, this is my Mero. I don't believe in, like, flex and shit in videos. Like, It's been times people be like, oh yeah, I got a studio, we can get hella cars and all that shit. I'm like, bro, I don't want that.
Yeah.
So with this one, I just wanted it to be like some motivation shit. Like, I remember, bro, when I didn't have this shit, and I always said I wanted a Camaro, and I'm like, damn, I got this shit now, I got to put it in the video. I kept grinding, got my shit. I want this one to just, it was cold as fuck too today. You see, I got the little blood. But nah, bro, this one is one of my favorites, dog. It's just straight, keep chasing your dreams and hype yourself up. That's why I was in the mirror.
Hype yourself up.
Reflection in the mirror, said back.
That's
like, you gotta tell yourself that.
That's amazing. When I was listening to this song, a couple of notes that I wrote was, this is a motivational song. Which I also knows that this was like, it looked like this was a point where you were low. You weren't low, but you were staying quiet with what you got until it was time for you to come up. And by creating this video is when the come up was, because it was definitely after your previous videos.
Mm-hmm.
I could see the growth. And then you said something also about how you gotta motivate yourself. It's like you were a fan of yourself at this time, and you have to first be a fan of yourself in order for other people to be a fan of you. If you don't like your own stuff,
that's real.
Then how can you, expect other people to like your stuff? So that's a good song. I liked it. Motivational. Keep going.
Yeah, man, that's one of my favorites, dog. Like you said, you got to be a fan of yourself, because if you're not, like, who else gonna be a fan of you? Exactly what you said. Like, people get it confused with like cockiness, confidence. It is a thin line. Don't get me wrong, but you got to be a fan of yourself.
Right.
Don't let nobody tell you nothing else other than that, and that's what I stand for.
The next video we have is Low Key featuring 3 Fly, and I like this video. After watching it, I watched it about a couple of times because I say it's well produced. It is really well produced. Like, one shot is just dope how he did it. But tell me about this song.
Alright, so low key, I really just wanted to make a vibe. That's literally what I wanted to do. A
It's definitely a vibe.
Yeah, a lot of shit I was writing, I was starting to get a little deep in my feelings. I'm like, bro, let me get out my feelings, just get in some shit they can just vibe to. And Low Key came out, and on this one, man, I really shout out to Drago Beats. That's who made this. I love Low Key, man. It just turned me up, and that's what a lot of other people told me. They just let that shit ride. And both verses, I feel like dope as fuck.
Yeah, I love the outfits, very colorful. Also the where it's shot reminds me a lot of a video J. Cole Dreamville just came out with called Sacrifices.
Yeah, that shit dope.
But yeah, it's definitely a vibe. It's definitely different from the rest of the songs on your album. This one I can actually say uplifted me. Listening to it made me want to say, okay, this album's not too deep, but it actually has some good vibes to it too. So this is, I'll say, for your first album on looking on Spotify, seeing this is your first album, I would say this is a good album for you.
And that's the thing, like that was my first one that was more so my new sound. But my first one, Sensei Handbook, I'm gonna give you that link too when I leave. That was my first ever. But this one was like an upgrade to that. And like you said with Low Key, that's another thing I had became like I wanted it to still fit Beautiful Sorrow, but I had started to really get low key after like I kind of went into a shell just to work on myself, be better. And sometimes when you do that, you gotta seclude yourself from people. But at the same time, I still wanted it to ride, so that's why I chose that beat.
So you got 3 Fly in here. He's in the video. He looks dope. See the produce his like whoever produced this.
That's Flea, man. That boy is the truth.
There's one part I like of this video.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that freeze and
Yeah. It's coming up right now. About to be this part right here. That is dope.
That shit hard.
So that showed me that you really put some time into this video. You really is taking this serious, this career serious. So coming out with videos like this, it shows me, man, you got your heart in it.
Man, for sure, dog. Man, I feel like that's the best way to be. If your heart not in it, you're not gonna do what needs to get done, man.
Right. So listen to this album. I'm gonna tell you that my favorite song is Black Sheep.
For real.
My favorite song is Black Sheep.
I ain't heard that one yet. Only
because it's like is very deep. It's very deep. And listening to it, it reminds me of SSX Tentacion. I think I said his name right. It reminds me of him, and especially after the time he passed away.
Mm-hmm. I wrote it right after he passed, bro. That's
Exactly.
what inspired me to write it.
I heard that. You told me about that. So tell me more about this song.
So Black Sheep, it was one of those things I call just a spur of the moment song. I didn't plan on writing it or nothing, but when he died, that jump really affected me because I'm like, I really fuck with his music heavy. So when he died, that shit was tragic, and I was just listening to beats, and I was like, yo, I just really feel like I need to write something right now. That's why I shouted him out in the song. But yeah, Black Sheep, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of crept up on me, and I was like, damn, this shit kind of hard. I didn't expect it. I had like 15 more minutes of studio time, and I said, let me just see how this shit sound. And it ended up being dope. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my bro Bam, Sir Gates, he shot the video, so.
So looking at the video, you're sitting in a tub full of water.
Mm-hmm.
And you just hear the background music just going. And then here you go, bam, rapping. And I just love the video.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the only video that I didn't have. Bam came up with this from Sergey. He said, bro, I got it. We didn't know what we want to do. And then he called me back, said, I'm gonna call you back. He gave me like 10 minutes, he said, I got an idea. He told me, I was like, bro, that's so crazy, that it's dope. Fuck it. Fuck it.
And I really like it. This is probably my favorite video that I've seen of all your videos. This is probably my favorite song.
Chose freedom of speech, I'm not political. So many RPs, now we not invisible. Time does not wait for none.
Because it tells truth.
So why should you trust? Please don't let your dream turn to dust. Show your girl you love her, grab her butt. Want the whole world bobbing their head, I'm in a rush. Whole world bobbing their head, I'm in a rush. I remember them days waiting for the bus. Big double X t-shirt, hot as fuck. I remember them days I was in the rut. Now I make a quick banger like it ain't.
I mean, there's so many people who can probably relate to this song because they've been in times like this. And then seeing you in the tub like that, how many times have you seen people in the tub just, you know, oh man, I had a long week. I just want to get away from people.
Oh God.
You know?
Yeah, bro, that's real, man. Like, we had to do so many takes to get this right, man.
Wow.
And I tell you, people don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, yeah, I fuck with Black Sheep.
Okay, the next video we're going to look at is Stress Relief.
Okay.
And Stress Relief is a different kind of video for me. It's a great song. I really like it. It's very, you know, you can hum it and remember it. But the video is totally different. You would never thought, you know, you would have an animated video.
Shit, me neither. That's the last thing I thought I was going to have. But Stress Relief, that's actually like, a lot of people like that one. It was really some relationship shit based off of what the fuck I was going through, still go through, what we all go through. Like, be my stress relief, not my stress. You know, when you got a girl, like, you feel me? That's who you, after you have a long stressful day out here in the world, being a black man, you feel me? You want to go back and just be able to kick it. Like, let's kick it and have good vibes. Don't add on to what's going on out here.
Don't add to the stress.
Asking her, be my stress relief, not my stress.
And you look at the video, the video is, all you know is, well, I wish there was word bubbles or thought bubbles, so we can at least know what they talked about.
Why would you say that? That would have been dope as fuck, bro. I wish I would have told, but
even if they weren't saying nothing, we just saw like little asterisks and hashtags and stuff. You know, they cussing each other out.
That would been dope.
But we see them; they be going out on dates, they be living in the house, doing, you know, couple things, but you always seeing their mouths going off. And you see her acting up, so you know that they're fighting. So you know that the song is about, you know, be my stress relief, not my stress. And sometimes guys get in relationships and the girls just always pounding on them, adding to the stress of a regular busy day of going to work, being treated as less than at a white corporate business or something like that.
Right?
And then coming home to a girl who's going to add more stress. That's not what we're in relationships for. We're in relationships to, you know, calm down.
And that's why I've been getting good feedback. You feel me? Because even for the girls looking at it, you know, what they do, they want the same thing from us. That's why I'm gonna make something that both sides can goddamn scream at they. You feel me?
Yeah.
So Stretch Relief, that shit getting some pretty good traction. I'm glad I popped it off with the cartoon video for sure.
So yeah, let me also say, as guys, we be on the girls' back, like hounding them too. So we just gotta know how to be stress relievers. That's why we're in relationships. So be stress relief, not add to the stress. Let the kids do that. So, yeah, I like I said, I wish there was like little thought bubbles or captions that we at least see they talk about bullshit or whatever they talking about. Does your music career cause you stress in your relationship?
I mean, I feel like it's more so not from her putting pressure on me, but more so cause, you feel me? I want these sage relationship shit. I want everybody to see why I go so hard. I want everybody to see why I put my passion in this. So, you know, sometimes people say, oh, I can't be in a relationship doing music. I feel like, man, we do so much stuff in our life. Like, we can have time for everything we want to have time for.
Right.
So with me, it makes me kind of go harder because I know I got somebody that got my back that want me to date. If there's anybody, I know that person gonna want me to win.
That should be your support system.
You feel me? Yeah, be my stress relief, not my stress. So it's like, nah, I don't feel like that shit really affects me too much.
And is that your a reflection of your girl?
Yeah.
A picture of your girl? The animated?
Definitely. This shit is, I showed the girl a picture and she put up the anime shit for me. I was like, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And me, at the time, my dreads weren't even that long, but I said, that's cool. By the time they see it, my dreads will probably be that long. So, fuck it.
All right, for Far Away, what was the motivation behind Far Away? Because I see you are wearing a Sensei outfit.
Yeah, so in Far Away, when he touched me at the beginning, he took me into my own mind. Like that brain monster, he took me into my brain. So I really wanted this video to just match who Sensei Kyh is. That's why when I copped this, I was like, that's it, that's perfect. It's me inside of a desolate, and what this first scene represents just me, my negative thoughts. You see, it's like a desolate wasteland. We got the dark tint on it. I wanted to match this. Damn, sometimes I feel like it's just me out here, but he still fucking with me though. And that second scene, I had my girl with me. You know, I thought shit was cool. Then once my mind popped up, she changed into the shout out to Kodak Chris, cause that shit was dope as fuck. I don't know how you did that, but that shit was dope. Like, this shit matched perfectly. So like I said, the cameraman between Kodak and Flea, it's like both of them have different things that I fuck with them on, but both of them solid.
Okay, so you have creative control over your videos, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
See, we ran into another part of my mind. I'm with my girl, and that's who I date in real life. Like, I want all my shit to just be as real as it can be. So, it's definitely one of my favorite videos for sure.
Hello, girl. Shouts out to the girlfriend making a cameo. Yeah, hey, look good too.
For sure.
Anyway, all right. So that is the videos of Beautiful Sorrow. There's more songs that don't have videos also on the album. Check it out on his YouTube channel. It is called Sensei Kyh Official.
And all my other videos are on Boss Club TV.
Boss Club TV, Sensei Kyh Official on YouTube. Check out his album Beautiful Sorrow on Spotify, Tidal, and Apple Music. Also, be expecting to see more from him in the future. Sure. I can't wait to see him perform because I'll be recording that, and we'll also take a shot of seeing his performance. And I can't wait to see you on the couch again for your next album.
Yeah, man. I look forward to it. And you're the first person that reached out and showed me real love from LA. So just remember that too. That's on wax. That's on record. He's the first person to show me some real love from LA.
Hey, and I'm not even from LA. I'm from North Carolina. Man, so we Southern boys out here trying to make it.
So you see how that goes, right? This shit crazy.
It's working. All right. Shouts out. Thank you for watching. This is InKELigent Thoughts on Music. I'm your boy InKELigent, and this is Sensei Kyh. Thank you again for coming out.
Sure, man.
And expect to see more from me later. Your boy out.
If you're taking the time to listen to this tape,
Cause your home is where your heart is. Yeah.
We're caught in the motion.
They're not your thoughts.
their intelligent thoughts on music.